Maraming salamat po sa iyo, Panginoon Diyos, sa binigay mong merienda after ng aming gathering o home Bible study dito sa tahanan ni Brother William. Maraming salamat. Pagpalain mo po ang inihanda ng kanyang may bahay, si sister, na masarap na merienda. Ano man po itong nilahan niya sa amin, paspasan mo po at kasangkapanin mo para sa aming kalakasan physically. Maraming salamat po sa pangalan ng aming Panginoong Yesus. Amen. Okay, kain na tayo. Kain na na. Pan na may palaman na. Ayan. Na meron pa pong kasamang sopas. Ayan. Ito nga po. Okay, para makita. Ang dami. Sopas. Sopas, pas. Okay. Ayan. Ayan. Habang kumakain, naka-video tayo.
Months pa kami niyan matulog until such time na I wanted to be on my own. Mga 12 years old ako noon, naging issue pa yung paglipat ko ng room. But then, yun, I'm proud to be Rosa Rosal's daughter.
Ang naalala ko kay Rosa Rosal is she's into giving, philanthropy, charity.
Oo.
Doon ko siya nakilala.
Kasi ano rin siya nahiwalay din siya sa dad ko. It was a short-lived marriage. But instead of, doing other things, talagang she really gave her life for other people. Yes.
Doon na lang niya binuhos yung attention niya. Doon na lang siya nag-focus. So, ano ang memory mo with your dad?
Wala. Actually, napunta siya dito ng mga 1980s something just to see me. Pero wala. Parang wala. Okay, when I was like mga 5, 6 years old, my mom used to make me kwento about this little girl na iniwan ng dad niya. Tapos awa-awa ako dun sa bata. Yung pala ako yun.
Ganun niya
Oo.
ina-explain sa'yo.
Oo, in-explain niya. Oo.
Pero di ba ang isang babae na who grew up without a father figure, medyo nagkakaroon sila ng ibang mindset.
Yes.
Especially growing up when it comes to love,
Yes.
dealing with men.
Oo.
Kasi walang lalaking tumayo
Oo,
to guide.
correct. Oo. Pag kami nakilala ka, nagpakita sa'yo ng pagmamahal, yun na yung parang, ito yung hinahanap ko. But yun pala, hindi pala yun. But I only found talaga my wholeness talaga nung si Jesus na yung pumasok sa heart ko.
Yes, kasi marami na rin ako nakausap na when they grow up, na walang father figure.
Yes.
So, ang tendency nila is to find that kind of love
Yes.
that only a father can fulfill.
Yes.
And then only realizing in the end that
Oo.
that love that you've been looking for, God can give that to you through
Yes.
Jesus, di ba?
Yes.
But with you, before you experience that kind of love, ang daming experiences.
Oh, yes. Yung akala mo yun ang solution sa emptiness mo, yung void na feel mo, hindi pala.
Paano ka napasok sa pag-artista?
Actually, I did yan ng misis ko. Wala pa akong 18 nun.
Kasi di ba ayaw mo mag-artista, mahihain ka?
Mahihain ako. Pero nasama ako dun sa family show. Ronald Remy, my mom. Yan ang misis ko. I think 70s yun. 70s pa yun. And so, na-enjoy ko rin yun. And prior to that, I just don't remember the dates. Kay Ariel Ureta. I would go host with him. We did the morning show together. Tapos mag-guest ako yung Ariel
Ureta show?
Ureta show, oo. Yung mga ganon. Hindi yung talagang regular na everyday tulad ng lunch date where I started my noontime show and then Eat Bulaga.
Tapos, pero hindi, before ka mag-artista, naging kami girl mo.
Yes.
Kasi dati yun yung parang stepping stone ng mga model na mag-artista eh.
Oo.
Pag naging kami girl ka, parang big deal yun nung unang panahon.
Oo. Para kang nanalo ng beauty contest. I did kami. I was siguro 16. I was 16, oo.
Paano ka napapayag na mag-host?
Naku, eto. This was 1987. I was giving my testimony. Yung first testimony ko ever was sa Men's Full Gospel in Makati. And it so happened, nandun si Butch Jimenez. And then sabi niya, you know, we're putting up this noontime show. We have this presence, sabi niya, on stage. Sana I'd like to make you one of the hosts. Sabi ko, naku Butch, sabi ko, hindi ako nag-showbiz na. So I'll pray about it muna. So which I did, I prayed about it. And it so happened, he gave me his number na insert ko sa Bible. After 3 days, pagbukas ko na Bible, nakita ko yung number niya. So sabi ko, siguro ito na yung yes ni Lord. So I started and ended lunch day.
You started in lunch day.
Yes, lunch day. Oo.
In GMA 7.
GMA 7.
Yes, yan ang mga nakakalakihan namin counterpart ng Eat Bulaga.
Yes. So, but it was a friendly competition noon.
Yeah,
Oo. Kasi
ang lunch date, ikaw, sila.
I started ako, Orly Mercado, Rico J. Puno, ako, Chicky Holman. And then napalitan, naging ako, Lito Pimentel, Randy Santiago.
Ayun, yun ang naabutan ko, Randy
Yes,
Santiago
Randy
era, lunch date.
naku.
Kayo ni Kuya Randy.
Yes, oo.
Tapos, it started 1986
1986.
to
and then
1993.
7 years, oo, 1993. Then 1994, pumasok na ako sa Eat Bulaga because noon sa lunch date, I was doing Del Monte Kitchenomics.
Oh, yes. Naman, take Kitchenomics. Yun yung mga luto-lutoan.
Oo, kasama ko si Sandy Daza.
Paano nag-transition from lunch date na noontime show to another noontime show na Eat Bulaga?
Nung nasa lunch date ako, mag-guest pa ako sa Oki Cafe Rico.
Kasi hindi pa ganun ka-hectic ang rivalry.
Yes, hindi pa gano'n, oo. So, mag-guest ako doon. And friendly, naman. Tapos si Joey mag-guest minsan sa lunch date. There was a time, mag-a-appear siya, mag-guest appearance siya. O, panahon naman yan ni John Santos. Oo.
Hindi kasi noon pwede pang magaganong-ganon.
Yes. Ayun,
Tapos, paano ka kinuha sa Eat Bulaga?
si Joey ang nagsabi. Kasi I was doing Del Monte Kitchenomics na pinapalabas sa Eat Bulaga. Pero nasa lunch date ako noon. So, So, after that, siguro, inabsorb na lang nila ako. Ginawa na nila ako, 1994.
After mo ng lunch date.
Yes.
So, simulan 1986, naging staple na si Tony Rose Gaida sa noontime show
Yes.
hanggang 2014. For me, nakilala si Tony Rose Gaida na beautiful face na nag-host sa television.
Thank you.
But at the same time, nung nakilala ka na rin ng mga tao, yun na yung, she's not only a host, she doesn't only have a beautiful face, but she's also a Christian on fire. Kasi nung pumasok na ako sa Eat Bulaga, lagi sinasabi ng daddy ko, lagi kang magdidikit kay Tony Rose Gaida para mag-guide ka.
Sabi ng daddy mo.
Oo, kasi nga, alam na Christian ka, tapos yun nga laging...
Naalala po kita yung first date mo sa Eat Bulaga noon, nagbabrush ka pa ng buhok noon. Basta naiirita ka noon, akala nila suplada ka. Sabi ko, hindi, mabait yan.
Naalala ko yun kasi ang pinakauna kong naging kaklose nga, si Ate Tony. Ikaw ang unang isa sa pinaka naging mabait sa akin. Actually, yung tawag ko pa kay Ate Tony nun, Mommy Tony. Siya yung nagbibigay sa akin ng mga sound advice.
Oh.
Yung wag mo boyfriend, pag-aso ka na lang.
Naalala ko yung retriever mo na yun, oo.
Yes, ikaw nagbigay din sa akin ng number, diyan ka kumuha ng aso. Kumuha ako ng aso.
Utang kami pagtanghali, boss.
Coffee.
Try this! Coffee ko brown. Saktong timpla ng kape, milk, at brown sugar. Kaya sarap, pampa-up! Saktong timpla na may sarap, pampa-up. Coffee ko brown, sarap, pampa-up!
So, which is nakatulong, hindi talaga ako nag-boyfriend. Tapos yung mga trips ng Eat Bulaga abroad. Yun yung isa sa mga pinangahawakan kong memory that is still very close to my heart, yung mga days na nagsama tayo sa Bulaga. Pero when we were doing Eat Bulaga, may mga challenges ka pa rin sa buhay kahit na on fire ka na for God and with your faith. You were also dealing with different challenges like
Yes.
as a mother.
Yes, I
boys.
didn't have my kids pa with me at that time. So, pagka yung I would only have them weekends.
Paano mo na-navigate yung handling your marriage and the 2 kids? And you're working every day. Kasi, I don't know if you shared this, but nawalan ka ng custody with the kids?
Yes, oo. For a while, this was early 80s. But then, in 1988, by the grace of God, without having to go to court, without, something happened, na binigay na lang sa akin yung mga anak ko. Yun talagang they were delivered to me. At least I could have them. Nabaliktad naman. Weekends naman sa daddy nila.
Di ba once a relationship fails, like for example, the marriage that you have, may natututunan ka about love.
Yes.
What's that one lesson na binaan mo, na natutunan mo dun sa marriage that didn't work?